Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn about bar charts and stacked bar charts. A bar chart is a graphical representation of data that uses rectangular bars to display the values of different categories or groups. A stacked bar chart is a variation of the traditional bar chart that allows for comparison of multiple variables within each category or groups. Let's understand the uses and the types of bar charts. Bar charts are commonly used to present categorical or discrete data such as sales figure or different products, population statistics for various cities, or survey responses based on different demographic groups. They allow for quick visual comparison of data and provide a clear understanding of relative differences between categories. The length or height of each bar in the bar chart corresponds to the magnitude or the frequency of the data it represents. The bars are typically arranged side by side along with the horizontal axis or stacked vertically depending on the type of comparison being made. Let's go to our Excel file to understand the bar charts. Here we have a simple table with the company names and their quarterly revenue earnings. Let's apply bar chart on this table. First, let me just consider the first row data here. To apply bar chart on this range, go to Insert and we see a small option here for column or bar charts. Click on this. We have 2D bar chart and 3D bar charts. Let's try 2D bar chart first. We see here that we don't understand if this is for quarter 1, 2 or 3 and which quarter had the highest earnings. The reason is that our series, which is quarterly data, is in x-axis and the complete company details are in y-axis. Let's change this arrangement. To change this, let me go to select data and now switch rows to columns. Now we have the Netflix data in x-axis and bar showing the quarterly data for Netflix. But I don't want this to show as 1, 2, 4. Let me edit this so that I can see quarter 1, 2, 3. Edit. And to change the axis labels, select quarter 1 to quarter 4. Okay. And now we have quarter 1, 2, 3 showing up here. Now the design has been changed and we have the right information, which is quarter 1, 2, 4 and the Netflix company name here. This graph we understand that quarter 2 earned more compared to other few quarters for 2022. The bar chart is clearly understandable. Looking at such graphical representation, you don't have to look for the numbers or we don't have to look for the tables to understand the performance of the company. See that quarter 2 did well. Good revenue was earned during quarter 2 compared to all the other quarters in 2022. This bar charts look very boring and dull and the common colors does not look that appealing. Change the chart type to different colors. Go to change chart type. We see that we have two options here. Let me select the second one. Okay. We now have our Netflix company and these bars representing the quarterly data. As the bars are very close to each other, we can change this appearance. We see multiple options here from the chart list. Let's select style 7. Here we see that there is little space between the bars and the black background enhances the color, giving us a clear picture about the quarter 2 being the highest revenue generating quarter. You can make changes to the title here. Let me add the title as Netflix quarterly. We have a small plus button here for chart. You can click on this to add some more chart elements. If you want the data label added here for us to understand the value of the revenue, add it here. It shows that the revenue was 9.7 billion for quarter 2. You can remove the grid lines. This way, using the bar chart, we can easily understand the performance of the company. We can do this for multiple companies and multiple quarters. Let's consider multiple category bar charts here. To change the bar type, let me simply go to select data, and here let me select the whole data range. Here in horizontal category I have all this company name, and in the legend category we have this quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let me remove this total revenue. Click OK. This chart looks very clumsy. Let's take out the data labels. Much better. Now we have 4 bars for every company. For YouTube we have quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 bar. For TikTok we have quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4 bar. Same with Disney and Netflix. Too many bar charts to analyze and this looks highly clustered. To make it simple, we can simplify it by changing the data range again. Go to select data again. Select data. And here, let me keep the total revenue and remove all the quarters. From the legend entry, you can see that yellow is for YouTube, orange is for Disney, blue is for Netflix. Now let's learn how to rearrange these bars from least to the highest revenue amount. Here the values that we have in the chart is for total revenue only. Let me select the total revenue range here from the table. Go to data. Sort from largest to smallest. Now here the largest comes first and the smallest goes in the last. And even in our chart, the highest comes first and the lowest goes after that. As per this bar chart, we see that the Netflix is the highest revenue generated company for the year 2022. And the least is this yellow color which says TikTok. When you hover on the bar, you can see the name of the company and the value. So you can now understand that this yellow color is TikTok. Second least is Disney. Second highest is YouTube. And the highest one is Netflix. If you want to arrange these bars from long to short, all that you need to do is to change the sorting from smallest to largest. The bar color keeps shuffling around. As we have already observed that Netflix was the highest revenue generating company for the year 2022. So this is in the top, but the bar color has changed now. And the least one is TikTok. So we can rearrange the bars like this. This is a simple bar chart. To get the clustered bar chart, select data, select the whole table range. This is the clustered bar chart example. Now we have our clustered bar chart like this, but I don't like my revenue and the quarterly values to be mentioned in y-axis. I want the company names to be shown in y-axis and the revenue in x-axis. To change the data, go to select data again. Switch rows and columns. Click OK. And now we have the clustered bar charts like this, where first bar is for total revenue. This is for quarter 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let me change the name of the chart. I keep it as quarterly revenue or 2022 revenue. We see we have 5 bars for every company. We can remove the total revenue bar. Select data. Uncheck the total revenue here. This clustered bar chart looks little better. where we have quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4 data for all these 4 companies. This is an example of the clustered bar chart where we have 4 companies and 4 quarterly data corresponding to each company. This has multiple companies and multiple categories within the companies. I did not like any of these colors. You can customize the colors. Just click on this bar for quarter 4, and quarter 4 for all the companies are now selected. Go to fill, solid fill or gradient fill as per your choice. Let me go to solid fill for now. Let me use this light blue. When I select quarter 3, all the quarter 3 of all the 4 companies are selected. Then go to solid fill. Let me select, or let me give this green. Select quarter 2, solid fill. Select the color as yellow. And for quarter 1 of all the 4 companies, solid fill. This looks a little colorful now. This way we can customize the chart colors. Although using cluster bar, we can easily understand group performance and the category performance, but sometimes it gets really confusing because of highly clustered data. To make this visual look better, we have another type of a bar chart which is called as stacked bar charts. Let's go to change chart type. We see here the option for stacked bar chart. Let me select this. Here we see that it's just one bar and we see the quarterly data in different colors. Now the chart style is simplified and we can understand the performance of the company every quarter depending upon the colors. And here we see that yellow being a little lengthy than any other colors. This shows that quarter 2 has done well for Netflix. And here blue color is little big. So this shows that quarter 4 was better for YouTube. And here quarter 1 was good for Disney. And this shows that quarter 2 was good for TikTok. This way, stack bar chart helps us understand the performance of every quarter in just one single bar. When you observe the TikTok company performance, looking at the stack graph chart, we can easily understand that Q2 has done little well in the year 2022 because we see that yellow being a little lengthy color in this particular bar. Here in Disney, we see that red color looks a little big. It means that quarter 1 has done well and the value for quarter 1 is highest compared to all the other quarters. By looking at the color bar charts, we should be able to understand which color is more prominent, and the prominent colors are the ones who have performed well or has got the highest value. This way, clustered bar chart was very clumsy and hard to understand, whereas stack bar chart makes the life easy by giving the picture in just one bar and allowing us to easily understand the performance of the quarters just within the colors. Let's select another option which is 100% stack bar charts. Go to change chart type. We see 100% stack bar chart here. In 100% stack bar chart, x-axis will be in percentages and overall adding up to 100%. And every quarterly data is now segregated as per the percentage of the total value. Let's select this. Click OK. 100% stack bar chart is not very helpful because we really don't understand which one has done really well here and which one has got very poor performance. Let me go back to the original stack bar chart. Change chart type and let me select the stack bar chart. 100% stack bar charts are quite confusing, but the normal stack bars are very helpful compared to cluster charts. Let's use 3D stack bar chart. Go to change chart type again and go to 3D stack bar charts. This is how the 3D bar chart looks like. If you like this design, you can keep it this way. Or if you feel that the normal bar chart was better, the normal stack bar chart was better, then you can go back to the same old option. This way, stack bar chart has helped us get a very clear understanding about the performance of each quarter just by representing that in a particular color, and the stretch of that color helps us understand the value of the quarter. Both bar charts and stack bar charts are used to quickly visualize and compare data and provide a clear understanding of relative differences between the categories. The length or the height of each segment corresponds to the magnitude or the proportion of data it represents. The segments in a stacked bar chart are stacked on top of each other, creating a cumulative effect that represents the combined value of variables being compared.